Are now watching FC Barcelona Central. The goal of this channel is to reach all 400 million Barca fans across the world. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so we can reach every single one of them. Today we're giving you an inside look at Marcus Rashford's first training session with the team, the final details on his presentation, and how his arrival is going to transform Hansi Flick's powerful attack. Plus, the curious case of Oriol Romeu and why he's likely to stay behind. The unexpected twist of our goalkeeping situation for the tour and all the finals preparations for the team as they get ready to fly out. This is an inside scoop you won't get anywhere else, so let's jump right in. Now, the arrival of Marcus Rashford is a major boost for Hansi Flick's squad, elevating the level that they already have on an excellent team. He's a proven player with experience and the versatility who can offer different attacking options and from what Flick had last season. Flick will have a wider range of possibility to tackle this new season, which will be tough to surpass after winning the Super Cup, La Liga, and Copa del Rey, and also reaching the Champions League semi-final last season. With Rashford as an additional option, Flick gains another attacking variant to break down tough matches. This operation included a 30 million purchase option. This was completely different from any other transfer. Unlike any other, this negotiation was carried out with a total discretion, working in silence for many months to make this happen. The British player completed his training session yesterday alongside his new teammates. This was his debut with Hansi Flick's team. The club preferred for Rashford to do a specific individual work in the morning to avoid any hypothetical injury before signing. That would be a total disaster due to some documentation issues. So, in my opinion, this was a very smart move. According to the other sports, the official announcement is imminent, and the player will be presented today, 6 p.m. Barcelona time, in a private event at President Laporta's office. Afterwards, he will visit the Barca store at Camp Nou, and the modus operandi here will be exactly identical like the one of Lamine Yamal's presentation. As is customary, a large presentation for the player will be expected. His brothers will be there who led the negotiation, and also the agent Arturo Canales, who has been a great ally to the operation, mediating between the club and facilitating a successful agreement. Barca now has the winger that they wanted, and they can bring a little easier, knowing that at very last they have the coveted position that Flick wanted. Rashford is not the first player to arrive at Barcelona without massive expectations, but looking to show his best version. He's the latest list of forwards who wear the Blaugrana shirt, ending up leaving a good impression. Memorable examples include Henry Larsson, who, despite injury, was key to our 2006 Champions League win, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who scored 13 goals in 24 matches after joining in January of 2022. Even Luke de Jong, who arrived on a loan, scored 7 goals in 29 matches and quickly earned the fans' affections. Now it's Marcus Rashford's turn. He arrived to Barcelona looking to recover his previous top level and to prove he's still a world-class player. This truly feels like a new beginning for him and for Barcelona. Now, let's start with a player whose future is up in the air as we approach the Asia Tour. This Thursday, first thing in the morning, Hansi Flick will announce his squad list for the preseason tour, which will take the team to play 3 friendly matches in Japan and in Korea. Well, anything is possible right now. It's highly probable that Oriol Romeu will not be on that list. The German coach simply does not count on the player, and Romeu needs to negotiate his departure from the club. Romeu, who played 31 games with Girona last season, is under contract until June 30th of next season. The ideal situation for both parties will be a contract rescission. The point of discussion revolves around the amount the player will receive from the remaining years of his contract. Becoming a free agent that will make him easier to find a new destination. Has the Barcelona doors is closed because of a position where Hansi Flick has an overbooking here in the midfield with Frankie de Jong, Marc Casado, Pedri, Gavi, and Marc Bernal, who's in the final stages of his recovery. Interestingly, Romeu faced a similar situation last summer where he went to travel to the United States with the group but had to return days later because his loan to Girona was finalized. Precisely to avoid a repeat of that, the club has opted for the midfielder to stay in Barcelona and resolve his contract situation. That said, Flick has always shown respect to all his players, even to the ones that he does not count on. Last year, for example, besides Romeu, Lenglet also went on tour before his departure. One of Oriol Romeu's possible destinations is Girona, a team where he shone during the 2023 season, arriving there from Southampton after making a name for himself in an always tough Premier League. His strong season under Michel earned him a move to Barca after Sergio Busquets' departure and giving the club financial difficulties to finding another defensive midfielder. With Xavi, he played 37 games with a performance going from more to less. Girona is still on the players, or is on the radar for the player, as Michel always liked him for his leadership and everything he brings from on and off the field. However, he is not a currently priority for that team. And if he obtains a free transfer and accepts a reduction from his Barcelona salary, then his incorporation will be considered by Girona. Romeu, who turns 34 in September, has played in both England and Germany, but only wants to play in La Liga from here on out. In this sense, Valencia, a club where he played on a loan from Chelsea in the 2014 season, is also showing interest on his services. At Mestalla, they also expect him to resign from his contract with Barca and arrive for free. So pretty much it looks like Romeo's future lies away from the Camp Nou. Now for a surprising turn in a goalkeeping situation for the Asia Tour. The initial idea was for Diego Cochen to travel as a third goalkeeper for the tour, leaving Iñaki Peña in Barcelona to finalize his departure from the club. However, the Alicante-born goalkeeper currently does not have an imminent departure option, so he will be traveling to Asia with the first team. Cochen trained with Barca Athletic yesterday, but has not yet received the definite confirmation whether he's going to stay in Barcelona working with the Barca B. The situation has changed. Now, remember, Ter Stegen has back problems, and the option of surgery has prompted Barca to look for another plan to ensure Hansi Flick has 3 goalkeepers for the tour. Iñaki Peña is looking for a new destination, and everything was set for him to stay in Barcelona to close that operation. But since there is no short-term possibility of Iñaki leaving Barca right now, the technical staff have decided that for him to travel with the tour. The transfer market may close on September 1st, so there are still weeks for Iñaki Peña to find a new home outside of Barcelona. If his future changes in the next coming hours, the initial idea could be revisited, but all signs point for him traveling with Johan Garcia and Chesney to Japan. The other 2 goalkeepers, Ter Stegen and Diego Cochen, will stay in Barcelona. The 19-year-old Diego Cochen has not received the official notification that he will stay with the reserve teams, but unless, like I said, there is a final change of that will be the case. Cochen is expected this season to be the undisputed starting goalkeeper for Barca Athletic, which is Barca B. If Iñaki Peña finds a good destination to continue growing as a goalkeeper, it seems that Cochen will be an alternate this season between the first team and the second team. The American goalkeeper has been called up for the first team 60 times, but has yet to make his official debut. The Miami native is a goalkeeper with great quality, standing out from his aerial security and a spectacular reflex. An international youth level, Pochettino has him on the radar as a future goalkeeper with great potential to consolidating as a starting goalkeeper for the U.S. national team. So an unexpected but practical solution for the tour. So hopefully Cochen can continue to grow, and hopefully he travels with the first team. And now to close this out, like I said, Barca will depart this Thursday, July 24th, for Japan to begin his 3 friendly matches tour in the land of the rising sun in Korea. On that same day of the trip, the official list will be expected and all the members will be revealed. As usual, in addition to the first team squad, numerous Barca Athletic players will be included. And of course, Marcus Rashford will also be with the group. His signing and official presentation will take place, like I say, tomorrow or today, even though the English forward has already been training with his new teammates since yesterday, and the team is looking sharp and ready to kick off this new season. Guys, this is the latest that I have from Barcelona today, and we stand on the cusp for the Asia tour. I want to know, what are your thoughts on the Oriol Romeu situation? Are you glad Iñaki Peña is joining the tour, and how excited are you for the team to finally play some preseason matches? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and predictions below. And for all breaking news and latest updates, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single beat. Until next time, and Visca Barça!